Hi, everyone. This is Chase Beach with InsurGrid on another Agent Spotlight. I am here with Keli Rohlfing of the Keli Rohlfing Agency in St. Louis, Washington, Missouri, a little suburb outside of St. Louis. Keli, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Keli, we'd love to learn a little bit more about your agency, how long you've been into the business, how you found out about InsurGrid, and then, to all the agents out there, maybe some of the skepticisms that you had trying a product like InsurGrid.
Okay. I've had this agency now for a year and a half. I do not have staff. It's just myself. I'm trying to hire some staff members as we speak, but it's just been a struggle. So it's just me. I'm trying to find out ways that can kind of take the load off of me every day when I'm trying to build my business. So I'm just trying to look for different options. So when I first heard about InsurGrid on Facebook from a Facebook group, I belong to several different groups, and there's always different ideas being thrown around, and not one thing works for everyone. So of course, you have to check out each option to see what's going to be the best fit for you. So initially, I wasn't sure if it would be, but the more I found out about it, I definitely wanted to be a part of it. So found out about it on a Facebook group post that someone shared with us, and made the call and found out more information. But I think it really depends on what you're needing. What I need right now, like I said, is I need help trying to sell. So my struggle is calling, emailing, texting over and over and over, trying to get information from people. Their response a lot of times is, I don't know what coverages I have. I don't know where my deck pages are. So right there, that sold me immediately, because the first day that I used it, to be honest with you, I sent out 9 texts to 9 people with the link included. And these were included people I didn't know, people I did know, and people who I had been trying to get their information.
Yeah.
So out of 9 people, 5 people responded immediately with their information. So right there shows, for me, I mean, these are people that I'm trying to get information from. They kept pushing me off.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately that comes back with their information, boom, done. I can quote them. That was wonderful. Just last week, I had an issue with someone needing to show proof of insurance. So he didn't know where it was. Again, he couldn't find it. The easiest way, I texted him the link. He filled it out. Within 5 minutes, I had the information. So it's just cutting back on all the time of, I don't know if it's an excuse or if people just don't want to provide the information, but it takes all of that out of, the routine of us asking for their information of what they currently have. So that's been helpful to me.
Yeah. And before, Keli, you talked about, you sent it out to 9, your InsurGrid link out to 9 people. You got 5 people to respond, which is great. Before InsurGrid, what would that process look like?
Oh my gosh. Again, it would be people pushing me off. And again, I don't know if it's just because they just don't want the quote, or if they just really don't want to take the time to find it. I mean,
Yeah.
we all have access to it, but I don't know if they just don't want to take the time, to find it. But it just takes time that way. But it would take days, weeks, months. You have to babysit. You have to call back over and over and over. So that's where it's helpful, where you can email that link or text it, boom, it's done.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what type of agency do you think would really benefit? I mean, is there a specific agency? I know yourself, you're a one-woman band, but what would you say to agents that are thinking about trying this product? Like, what type of agent would benefit from it?
I mean, I think any agency can benefit for sure. For me, I work a lot of expos. I've bought EverQuote leads, Quote Wizard leads. So I have a ton of lead list and prospects to call on.
Yeah.
So, somebody who has a lot of leads that they're trying to call and text and email and just continue to call back, it's a different way to approach them. It's
Right.
an easier way. It's one more time of just reaching out again. Here's a simple link, 2 minutes, you're done.
Yeah.
Instead of the same thing over and over. So I think any agency can benefit from it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome. And to agents, talk to agents all the time. And some of them are, well, what if the consumer doesn't want to go through a link? Have you found any pushback from people you sent the link out to, or have you gotten positive, like, oh, this is a lot easier than normal?
I haven't yet, had anybody, but I just started. So I haven't had any negative feedback whatsoever. People just sign on right away. So nothing negative. I did have a few people say that was easy. And you're not putting a ton of information in there.
Right.
So if someone doesn't want to fill out the information, they really do not want the quote. So
Right.
is the way I look at it, because you're not providing a ton. It's
Yeah.
just a little bit, it's just helping them, making the process easier. So if they really are interested, they're going to fill it out. And again, it's not much information for them to provide.
Right, right. So it's almost as like a qualification for you as well. You know, if they
Yes.
don't want to fill out this information from this very simple tool, then you're probably not going to get the information.
Yeah, because I think with friends and family, especially, maybe sometimes if they want to stay with their current agent, they may feel bad not going through you.
Yeah.
So, you got to try to figure out, do they really not want the quote, or, what's the reason for them not providing their information? So that right there
Right.
qualifies. If they don't want to fill it out, they really don't want to quote. So
Right. Right. Awesome. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for jumping on, and it's been great working with you, and looking forward to many more success from your agency using InsurGrid.
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, take care.
You too.